Welcome back, students. Today we are going to do civics revision, first chapter and the second chapter. So our first chapter was our life in society. Already we have learned, but now we are going to do the revision. Why did man feel the need for society? So man feel the need for the society because in the course of thousands of years, man had evolved from wandering nomadic way of life to a stable social way of life. Okay. Then a stable and secure community life is essential for the development of individual and society. This means a stable and secure community life is necessary for the development of individual as well as society. When man realized that living in a group provides security, people came together to develop an organized way of life. Means people came together to develop organized way of life when man realized that living in a group provides security. Okay. Then this was one of the main motivations for the creation of society. Okay. Next, the social nature of man. Man is social by nature. We all know man is social by nature. We all basically like to live with one another in each other's company and with the people around us. Yes, students, we all like to live with one another in each other's company with people around us. Okay, then living with people not only make us happy, it is also our need. Yes, it is also our need, living with people, and it makes us happy. Next, we have many needs. Food, shelter, clothing are our physical needs. These are our physical needs. Food, shelter and clothing are our physical needs. Okay. Once these are satisfied, man gets a sense of stability, but that is not enough. Means once our needs are satisfied, we get a sense of stability, but that is also not enough. So, we also have some emotional and psychological needs. Means we have some psychological needs and we also have some emotional needs also. Okay. Next, we like the companionship of our family members, relatives and friends. This feeling reflects our social nature. This means, students, we love to be with our family members, relatives and friends. And this feeling reflects our social nature. Next, food, clothes, shelter, education and health are our basic needs. Now, which are our basic needs? Food, clothes, shelter, education and health. Those five are our basic needs. Okay. Now, our development. Every person is born with some qualities and capabilities, but they are dormant. They develop in a society. This means, students, every person is born with some skills and talents. Okay, but they are inactive. They develop in a society. We use language to communicate with one another, but we cannot do so at birth. We learn language gradually, means slowly we learn the languages. From the birth, we cannot speak or talk. Our first language is the one that is spoken at home. Yes, our first language is whichever language we spoke at home is our first spoken language. If our neighbors speak different languages, we pick up those two. Yes, if our neighbors speak different languages, as if in our neighborhood, if anyone is speaking Hindi, we start speaking Hindi with them. Or if anyone is speaking Marathi, we speak with them Marathi. So we learn languages from our neighborhoods. School also provide opportunities to learn different languages. We also have the capacity to think independently. School also provides us opportunity to learn different languages. Yes, different subjects, languages are there, English, Marathi, Sanskrit, Hindi. We learn different languages in school. We also have capacity to think independently. Okay. Then society helps in the development of our emotional capabilities and the power to think. So society helps in the development of emotional feelings and power to think. Yes, students, now what is meant by society? Yes, society includes all people, men, women, grown-ups, old people, young children. Our families are a part of the society. So we all are the part of society. Society also includes different groups, institutions and organizations. Means all different groups, institution, as our school is also an educational institution, and organizations. So this also includes a society. The interrelationships and interactions between the people, their dependence on one another and sharing also form a part of the society. Means dependence on one another and sharing also form a part of society, because the interrelationship and interaction between the people. Okay. Then society is not simply a mob or crowd of people. Means society is not only gathering people together, or it is not only the crowd of people, but a society is formed when people come together to achieve certain common objectives. When certain common objectives are there, then the society is formed and people come together to achieve certain common objectives. Okay. Then in order to fulfill needs like food, clothing, shelter and security, the society has to create a permanent system. Means we have to create a permanent system in order to fulfill needs like food, clothing, shelter and security. Okay. Now the next. Without such a system, the day-to-day affairs of the society cannot be carried out. Means without creating any system, we cannot carry out the day-to-day affairs of the society. Okay. Then a system is essential for the continued existence of the society. Means there should be a system, so we can carry out our day-to-day affairs of the society. Then next, now we are going to see second chapter, diversity in society. Diversity is our strength. To live with different groups is to experience coexistence. Okay, coexistence helps to increase the level of understanding among the people. This means, students, to live in different groups, we have to experience what? Coexistence. And coexistence helps to increase the level of understanding among other peoples. Okay. Next point. It acquaints us with each other's traditions, customs and ways of life. We learn to respect each other's way of life. This means, students, we adopt other traditions, customs and way of life, and we even learn to respect others' religions and their way of life. Okay. And so we even adopt certain traditions from others. This helps to increase the feeling of unity in the society. So this helps us to increase the feeling of unity in the society, and we adopt certain traditions from other religions. Okay. This social unity helps us to face many natural and social calamities together. Means even if any calamities are occurred, we can face it with this social unity. Okay. Now next, the principle of secularism. Indian society consists of people following different religions. in our Indian society, we follow different religions. Okay. Our constitution has made important provisions to ensure that all religious communities will have the freedom to worship according to their faith and to help develop a feeling of mutual understanding. Means our constitution has given this right to develop a feeling of mutual understanding, because our constitution had made important provisions to ensure that all religions communities will have the freedom to worship according to their faith. Okay. Then India is an important secular nation of the world. We have great linguistic and religious diversity in our country. Means in our country we have many languages, okay, spoken, and India is an important secular nation of the world. Next, in order to preserve this diversity in a sound and healthy manner, we have accepted the principle of secularism accordingly. First, no religion is recognized as the religion of our country. Means we don't have any particular religion of our country. Then every person has the freedom to worship as per their religion or the religion of their choice. Means if I am a Maharashtrian, I can worship according to my wish. If I want to worship some other religion of other choice, I can do it. Okay. So every person has the freedom of worship as their religion. Next, there can be no discrimination among people on the basis of their religion. The people of all religions are treated equally by the state. Means all religion peoples are being equally treated in India. Okay. There can be no discrimination among the basis of the religion. Okay. Opportunity for education, means of livelihood and government jobs are made available to all. There is no discrimination on the basis of religion. Means according to the religion, the jobs are not provided by the government. Okay. It means opportunity for the education and the livelihood and government jobs are available to all. Okay. There are special provisions in the Constitution for the protection of religious and linguistic minorities. Minorities are free to protect and preserve their linguistic and cultural identities. They are also free to bring about the development of their own communities through education. So students, through education, they are also free to bring about the development of their own communities, and minorities are free to protect and preserve their linguistic and cultural identities. And to protect or for the protection of the religious and linguistic minorities, there are special provisions in the Constitution. Okay. And the next, the principle of secularism has helped to maintain religious harmony in Indian society. Okay. Now the next, the contribution of society to our development. First is cooperation. All societies are based on mutual cooperation between individuals and the community. The very existence of the society depends on cooperation between individuals. Means the cooperation between the individual and the community is based on mutual cooperation. Okay. And the very existence of the society depends on the cooperation between the individual. Now the next, cooperation is the process of sharing and helping each other in solving problems and removing difficulties. A family cannot remain together without an attitude of cooperation among its members. This means, students, cooperation is a process of sharing and helping each other. Means in cooperation we share and we help each other and we solve problems and remove the difficulties of each other. Okay, and a family cannot remain together without an attitude of cooperation among its member. Means there should be cooperation in a family. Okay. Next, the same is true of society. Lack of cooperation hampers our progress. Day-to-day life will also not run smoothly. This means students, to run our day-to-day life smoothly, we should cooperate each other as we cooperate in our house or in our family. Okay, so lack of cooperation hampers our progress. We cannot progress without cooperation, and the same is true with the society as it is true with our family. Okay, now next, cooperation makes interdependence in society healthier and allows inclusion of everybody in the society. Means it allows inclusion, means includes everybody in the society, because cooperation makes interdependence in society healthier. Okay, next, it is a process of inclusion and of moving ahead, taking along all sections of society. Means we move ahead taking along everyone, means the each and every class together, and it is a process of inclusion, means including everyone for the progress of our country. Next is tolerance and understanding. Just as there is cooperation in the society, so also at times there can be differences of opinion, disputes and conflicts. Means just as there is cooperation, there will be even difference in the opinions, and dispute can be created between two persons, and even the conflicts can be arised. Okay, disputes and conflicts arise when there is lack of agreement in the opinions, ideas and views of the people. Students, two peoples cannot have the same opinion, same ideas or same views, but natural there will be dispute and conflict between the agreements of the peoples. Okay, prejudice or misconceptions about each other can also lead to conflicts. However, it is in nobody's interest to keep a conflict going for a long time. So students, if there is a misconceptions or prejudice about each other, means between two persons, two individuals, then they can also lead to conflict. Okay, so they should solve the conflict. So however, it is in nobody's interest, there will be nobody's profit or interest to keep a conflict going on for a long time. People find a way to resolve conflicts through compromise and understanding. Thus, conflicts can end if people make efforts to understand each other and show a spirit of tolerance. Means students, people find a way to resolve conflict through compromise and understanding. Means we should compromise or make understand each other and try to resolve the conflict, and conflict can end if people make efforts to understand each other. Okay, and show a spirit of tolerance. An understanding attitude leads to a lot of new learning. We accept new ideas. This helps to further enrich our social life. We become more tolerant. Means we accept new ideas. If we are tolerant, then this helps us to further enrich our social life and we become more tolerant. And understanding attitude leads to a lot of new learning. We can learn new things. Okay, then society provides us an opportunity to learn this simple method of maintaining well-being and peace in society. So what society provides us? Society provides us an opportunity to learn this simple method of maintaining well-being and peace in society. Okay. Now an opportunity to perform different roles. Okay. So in society we play different roles. Each individual has several rules and the responsibilities and duties. Every role are well defined. Okay, means each individual play different role and their responsibilities and their duties, and every role are well defined. While playing these roles at home and outside, we form bonds with many people. However, change may occur in the parts we play. Many students, as we have many roles in our life, as you are a student at school, but at home you are the son of your parents or daughter of your parents. With your friends, you are friend of them. So at a time you play many roles. Okay, and you have bonds with many people. Okay, so however changes may occur in the part we play. Next. Now, regulation of society. In order that society functions smoothly, some rules are required. In ancient times, society was mostly regulated with the help of traditions. Means to run this society very smoothly, some rules and regulations should be followed. Okay, so as our school, there are some rules and regulations to run the school smoothly. We follow them. Okay, so in the same way, the society also should have some rules and regulations. They are required to be followed by us. In ancient times, society was mostly regulated with the help of traditions. So we follow all the traditions. But in modern time, along with tradition, laws are needed. Law is different from traditions and custom. Now, the ancient time we used to follow the traditions from one generation to the next generation. In the same way, in modern time, along the tradition, we follow the laws which are meant by our government. Then law is different from tradition and custom. Okay. The regulation of society through laws and traditions is carried out by different organizations and institutions. The government bodies at the local level also play an important role in the process of regulation of society. Means this regulation of society through laws and tradition is carried out by different organization and different institutions. Okay, and the government bodies at the local level also play an important role in the process of regulation of our society. So what we have learned today, we have done the revision of first chapter, our life in society, and second chapter, diversity in society. Okay. Now next student, we are going to do a small activity. Fill in the blanks. Blanks are given with the statement and 4 options are given. You are going to read the statement properly and then find the answer for the blanks. Okay. First, a family cannot remain together without any attitude of dash among its members. A. Dispute. B. Cooperation. C. Lifestyle. D. Coronation. And the answer will be cooperation. Very good. A family cannot remain together without an attitude of cooperation among its members. Next, disputes and conflicts arise when there is lack of dash in the opinions, ideas and views of the people. A. Agreement. B. Discipline. C. Strength. D. Culture. So what will be the answer? A. Agreement. Disputes and conflicts arise when there is lack of agreement in the opinions, ideas and views of the people. Okay. Now the third one, man is dash by nature. A, private, B, social, C, public, D, general. So man is social. Yes, B, social. Man is social by nature. Very good. Fourth, dash is not simply a mob or crowd of people. A, individual. B, society. C, understanding. D, tolerance. So your answer will be society. B, society. So society is not simply a mob or crowd of people. That's all for today. All the best for your exams. So do your revision properly. Okay. Sai Ram. Thank you.